Hello Sister Goons, my name is Alex and welcome back to Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves. In today's video we are finally going to be finishing up chapter 4 by starting off as Bentley. So, if you missed the explanation from the last video, and again, I do deeply apologize about there not being any audio, the majority has spoken to keep on going, even though, well, you know. Anyway, so we have to deal with the tank first, which is not the hard part. The hard part technically would actually be with Sly, which we will get to in, well, actually, we get to that right now, because Sly, if I remember right, oh no, it's just like right there, so it's all good. But the worst part would have to be trying to keep up with the tank and the camera. The best advice I could probably give for this is to just slowly inch your way up as the tank goes, but you need to stay under it, otherwise it's a job fail. And I say that the camera is a bit of a problem here because the best way that I can describe it is like a classic Resident Evil 4 camera. As in, if you press the stick in one direction and let it go, it will immediately snap back to Sly's current position. I mean, at this point, I think there were some first-person shooters on the PS2, so I don't really understand why they couldn't just keep that. So, you know. Anyway, so now we gotta head into the actual prison so we can get Murray and get the hell out of here. Hang on a second, I need a swig. Water, please stay hydrated. Okay. So those spiders that kind of hit me, I actually kind of grew to hate them in this particular, section, but, I will eventually explain that when we get there. But anyway. So we gotta get up to the security terminal on the upper level, and the only way to go through that, the only way to get to it is by going through the different floors of the prison itself. Now, there are going to be guards here, mainly the wolves, but you can actually take advantage of the falling requirement. Like, every every guard will fall to their death after they are knocked off a certain height. So, yeah, just try to take advantage of that, and you should be good. Example, there you go. I think you can also hit them into the floor trap, but I'm not too sure on that. Cause I didn't want to test it. Well, I didn't want to chance it, rather. Sorry. Oh yeah, and also I stayed in here for a little while because I actually wanted to get the coin. Because at the time I didn't know what. I didn't know how pricey the gadget I wanted was, so you know, better safe than sorry, right? But in hindsight, that actually gives me a bit of an excuse to talk about this. I recently kind of discovered a code in the game that you can do. But I will explain that in the next chapter. I just need to record it, but the things are gonna be kind of hectic, at least on my end for now, because of family stuff. I kind of have to accommodate what I have now, so you know, it is what it is. So, oh yeah, and we also got the one of two flashlight guards. I believe they are a little bit trickier to knock off of the edges because they're more durable, at least compared to the other two types that we've seen. Okay, so it's around here where, one, the spire jump is a little bit, not necessarily a spire jump, but things are a little bit finicky here, like those spiders, for example. I died like 3 times to those bastards until I finally did a strat that was like, okay, I probably should have done this in hindsight. But also, I really hate those bastards because holy shit, do they never leave you alone. But thankfully they do drop health, as well as generally just being good support. Well, not good support. Like they only go down in like one hit, so that's something. And here we go into the terminal, and all we gotta do is just input the code. But I want my coin because thief. I'm gonna need all the cash I can get for upgrades. Anyway, so now that that's done, all we gotta do is just head on down to the lower levels and follow Bentley. Basically, it can be a little bit tricky because, well, one, the exit doesn't. Well, both doors don't open, so you kind of have to finagle your way back to the other end, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure there was an exit to the other side. I just wasn't seeing it. But if there wasn't, then not the greatest design, but I kind of get the idea. Because... right, Murrey here. I want to say that this is a side effect from the spice. If you recall in part 13, Murrey said that he was going through a... Well, actually, no. Was it 13 or was it... Was it 13 or 12? I forget which one. But it was one of the earlier videos that Murrey said that he was being fed spice. Well, with the... Okay, so you see those things that kind of look like megaphones? They are sending out signals that are causing the spice to activate in Murray's system. I'm not sure if they actually said this or not, but you know what? I'll just hold on to that until later. But here I was being kind of an idiot, where I was like, okay, am I missing something here? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I can't hit these, and I don't see any other way up. So what am I supposed to be doing? Well, if you remember that closed off gate, if you head in that direction from this room, there is a pipe that you can get on top of that little station there, right? That little... Oh no, that's a Murray's cell, my bad. So if you're able to... if you're just doing, kind of doing what I'm doing, but not getting lasered... twice. There's a pipe right there. just climb it, and you can basically tackle any of the security switches in any order you want. And of course I do get my coin because, you know, greedy bastard like that. We all want money. But all you gotta do is just stand close to them, and Bentley will, well, it'll start the hacking minigame again. So basically, the name of the game here is that you gotta survive, but also break through the firewall, so you can unlock the master control for the for that sound device. At least I think that's what it's called. I don't necessarily know, but at least for this one, you're just dealing with the ones that move toward you and go down in one shot. So it's not like you're already dealing with tanks. We'll actually get to that later. But thankfully, this is a rule of 3 situation where you just need to do 3 of them. Oh, Hypnobox, that's what it's called. So basically, the idea is to get Murray so mad that he is not only going to break out, but we're also going to be using that rage to our advantage, where Murray is the only one that can actually break the Hypnoboxes. And I decided to go for the one over here first, though I don't think it matters which one you do first, because I think if I went to this current terminal first, then it would have been the last game. It would have been the last round that I played, but I don't really know. But hey, we do have the tanks in this one, but unfortunately the firewall is now at level 2. So we gotta maneuver a lot for this one, so that way we can even get a chance to dwindle the firewalls. Though thankfully the shooting tanks don't respawn, so you just need to move away from all the moving drones. And I believe if you're close enough, the firewall will actually take a lot more damage, but I'm not too sure on that. Don't quote me on it. But anyway, typically what I kind of like to do first is to get rid of the firewalls first and then go for the switches, so that way I won't accidentally bump into any of the drones while I'm doing that. So, you know. Oh wait, I actually kind of like what yeah, here it is. Basically Murray's doing the I'm a little teapot thing, but instantly goes into a crash out. I love that so much. And that also makes me ashamed of what happened behind the scenes. Like, ugh, why am I so dumb? And yeah, I did do the rewind feature because I'll be damned if I'm gonna let this video go on any longer than it has to be. Okay? Rewind feature is actually a good thing sometimes. Okay? Shut it. At least I'm not doing a save state almost every time now. Like, I don't know, like, okay, so context where that came from. The last playthrough I did before this one was it was Mega Man 2 for the NES. However, I played it on the Mega Man Legacy Collection, right? Now, I got a comment on, I think it was the second to last video. It was like, dude, quit save scumming. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't play this game as often as you think I do, okay? Like these days, I barely play any video games for myself. It's mainly for the channel. I mean, not that it's a bad not that it's necessarily a bad thing. It's like, dude, not everybody is on your playing level, okay? That's why some people like to play on easy mode. They don't have time to get good. And I did the idiot thing by doing the Japanese hard mode. Yeah, like, well, oh, I broke my own rule for this. I'm sorry. Anyway, sorry about that. Just like if you're gonna get on me for doing save states and all that stuff, dude, this is how I play the game, okay? Okay, like, I don't have an NES set up. I don't have any of that shit. Plus, like, I'd be here for freaking ever if I had to do all this crap, okay? So, just, I'm sorry, just, like, it's backseat gaming comments like that kind of make me furious. Like, if you know something about the game, then that's perfectly fine, but just don't tell me how to play it. I want to play it the way I want to, damn it. Okay, so now so now that Murray is out of the cage, we have a bit of a problem here. Okay, so, well-known fact in the world, hippos are living muscle tanks. Like, these bastards are tough, and they don't really have any predators. And if it's an angry hippo, then best of luck to ya. But Murray, we're trying to use his rage in order to break the hypno boxes, which is not hard, as I did here. But that's not all. Well, that's not quite the end here, because it turns out, Murray has been, hi, Contessa, sorry about that. Anyway, so, it turns out that Murray, he actually has a piece of the Clockwork Heart, or at least half of it, you know? I want to say that's the half he took off of Rajan, but I'm not too sure on that. If but actually, Sly does have the half of the Clockwork Heart. Right. Because he took it off of the Spice Grinder. I remember now. Anyway, so for this last little segment, we're playing as Murray, and that's actually kind of a cool way to go out, because Murray wants a lot of revenge on the Contessa for making him eat a crap ton of spices, and turning him on his best pal. So, what do? Well, we basically gotta hunt. We basically have to track her down. But she'll be sending out a bunch of spider minions. Hold on a second. I need another drink. My throat's killing me. Ugh. Sorry about that. Anyway, though I will say, the actual audio for this little exchange was actually kind of nice, because Murray's like, "That's it, I'm done talking. Let's throw hands." But anyway, so what you gotta do is punch these spider things enough times so that way they so that way they don't. Well, one, they don't do that. Well, at least I think you gotta fight them. I think. Because as you saw about a minute ago, they are bombs. Yeah, and I don't know about you, but I want to take care of those as soon as I possibly can, so that way I don't feel pressure too much. And also a very handy spot for the rewind feature, because I don't want to be taking as many pot shots as I don't want to be taking any more pot shots than needed. Though I will say that the Thunderflop is a little bit underwhelming here, because it's not even stunning the spider, and it only stuns enemies. And also I was suffering from a little bit of stick problems here. I don't really know why, but well, anyway, that's pretty much it for this chapter. Thank you, wizard. Yeah. Okay. I love this cutscene right here. This to me encapsulates the perfect gaming trio, right? Because this shows just how much that these guys mean each other. Well, mean to each other. Because for context, Bentley is supposed to be narrating this scene. Murrey was laughing so hard they had to get pulled over twice, and they were laughing over the shared experience with this sense of self-isolation, and in a way, it drew them a lot closer. And of course, after all that, they did take a long break off. And for the first time in Bentley's life, he gets to drive. I love that. I love that so much. It is that was great writing right there. That was amazing writing. And well, there are other channels that you can find that actually has these cutscenes and interactions intact. But yeah, like, okay, so final thoughts for this chapter. It's not as bad as the last one, but it's also where the circle button gets a little bit finicky. Because as you saw, like, I was going to stuff that I didn't really want to go to. I was going to places that were like a million miles away, and I was being gravitated towards them instead of what was a lot closer. So yeah, it is a bit of a slog with Bentley, but that's because he's not meant for a direct confrontation. He's more the tactical and demo support. But he does manage to pull his weight throughout the chapter, and he does get a fair bit. He does get a fair bit done. So, like, this is nothing compared to what's going to come later. It's nothing compared to what's going to come later in the game, nor in the sequels, but it plants the seeds of Bentley being a badass. Plus, I really like, well, actually, I want to say, the ending cutscene was probably my favorite bit of this, because it just shows how close Sly, Bentley, and Murray are, so something that we don't really get a whole lot of in this franchise. But anyway, next time I see you, it will be for Chapter 5. So, that'll do it for me. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and if you're new around here, please subscribe to this channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and every little bit can help. Again, I apologize for the lack of audio, but trust me, only 2 more videos of no audio, and we'll be back in business. Okay? Okay. Until next time, Celestial Goons, remember, reach for the